We would like to once again have Mr. Shigematsu to be back on the screen to give us a presentation on Japan's policy for carbon neutrality and the role of JCM. Mr. Shigematsu, you have the floor again.
Yes, thank you so much. Please share the screen. Yes. Okay, I'll start my presentation. Hello, all the participants. I'm Takayuki Shigematsu from Ministry of Environment, working for Article 6 issues and implementation of the JCM. I would like to express my great appreciation for the participants for this seminar. Today, I would like to introduce Japan's policy for carbon neutrality and the role of JCM, which is Joint Crediting Mechanism. Next slide, please. I will start my presentation with introducing GHG emission target in Japan. In 2021, Japan submitted the updated NDC, Nationally Determined Contribution, which aims to reduce its greenhouse gas emission by 26% in fiscal year 2030 from its 2013 level, setting an ambitious target which is aligned with the long-term goal of net zero by 2050. Sorry. JCM has also set the target for new midterm target, and that is 1 million tons of CO2 reduction cumulatively by 2030. Next slide, please. Under JCM, we have partnered with 24 countries and have implemented more than 200 projects and supports the introduction of decarbonization technology in partner countries and support the reduction of carbon dioxide in partner countries. Now we have set up 2 numerical targets for JCM. The first one is to reduce 100 million tons of CO2 worldwide by 2030, and which was mentioned in the cabinet decision in 2021. The second is to increase the number of partner countries up to 30 by 2025 in order to further expand JCM. In this way, the government of Japan is making great efforts toward the further expansion of JCM. Next slide, please. Okay, currently we have 24 JCM partner countries listed in the slide and expanding to 30 by around 2025. After August of this year, 7 new countries, which is Senegal, Tunisia, Azerbaijan, Moldova, Georgia, Sri Lanka, and Uzbekistan were added as a new partner for JCM. Next slide, please. Okay, this slide shows the distribution of JCM financing program provided by Japanese government. It is estimated that approximately 200 projects to be made within this year, and the total cumulative GHG emission by 2030 will be around 20 million tons of CO2. In Chile, you can see in the right part, there are ongoing 11 projects, 10 solar power project, and 1 biomass power project, which utilizes agricultural residues such as rice husk. Next slide, please. Okay, this slide introduces the example of a project which Japan has supported through the financing program as JCM model project. The major decarbonizing technology applied by JCM projects are renewable energy, including solar, hydro, and geothermal power, and energy efficiency both in industrial and customer sector. However, together with the expansion on the development of the JCM, there has been emerging other areas such as waste to energy, power generation from biomass, and transport. Next slide, please. So this slide shows the percentage of JCM projects that have been implemented so far by category. As you can see, approximately half of the projects are related to renewable energy, such as solar power generation, wind power, small hydro power, followed by energy efficiency project targeting boilers and air conditioners, which account for about 40% of the total project. So next slide, please. So this shows the scheme of subsidies for JCM by Ministry of the Environment. This year's total budget for this model project about 160 million US dollar, and we are supporting up to half of the investment cost at the JCM model project. For implementing a project, international consortium should be created to support the organization. The consortium is subject to the inclusion of the Japanese company to apply this model project. So next slide, please. I'm going to briefly touch upon the recent development of JCM in Chile. Currently, there are 11 JCM model projects in Chile, together with 3 new projects newly selected in this fiscal year of 2022. Solar power projects account for the largest proportion, which is 10 out of the total 11 projects. From these 11 projects, the cumulative emission reduction until 2030 from this project is estimated about 620,000 tons of CO2. So next slide, please. So in the last slide, I'm going to briefly touch upon the Japanese government, that the Japanese government provides a various support for JCM implementation, from capacity building to monitor and evaluation of the project. In particular, for project development, the government holds a seminar and workshop, including the targeting at the private sector, and also operates a business matching website called JCM Global Match. For relevant information, please refer to the website Carbon Market Express, which provides a variety of information related to JCM. So next slide, please. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for your kind attention. We would like to take further steps for achieve the decarbonization in Chile and Japan. Thank you for listening.